Hello and welcome back, Squirrel Nation. I hope you're all having an outstanding day. Today is going to start a new series on counter heroes. So basically, I want to keep these clips very short and I'm going to do them per hero. So last time I did like 10 heroes in one video. From now on, I'm going to just do one hero so people can look up the counters. And I'm going to go in a little bit more depth. Please let me know if you like this format and I will carry it on. And also let me know what other heroes you would like me to do next. Anyways, with that said, let's dive into Natalya. So Natalya, first off, her strengths. Crazy burst damage, good CC with her S2, and then her wave clear is outstanding. Her and Alistar are just top wave clear in my opinion. So that makes her very good against the following three heroes. Jinnar. She's good against Jinnar because Jinnar needs to get in close range, and then he has to basically charge into the enemy team. So when Jinnar tries to charge into the enemy team, Natalya's stun is very good because he becomes predictable and she can catch him, and then she can ult him and burst him down really quickly, which means that his lifesteal is never going to get the chance to kick in. She's really good against Tel'Anis and Wisp type of marksmen who aren't as mobile. Yorn is another good example. Wisp has his dash, so she is slightly less good against Wisp than she is against Tel'Anis or Yorn, who have no type of mobility skill, so it's easier to land her stun. And if she lands a stun on the marksman and lands her combo, which is stun into her S1 into her ultimate, the marksman is dead. So Natalya is a great marksman killer. A mage she's good against, laning against, is Alistar. Both of their strength is wave clear. Alistar and Natalya can both clear waves fast, so it kind of offsets. The difference becomes range. In the last patch, Natalya got her range buff, and she can outrange Alistar pretty significantly. So if he tries to get his stun on her, her range is actually further, so she's going to hit her stun into her S1 combo before he can even get anything out on her, and she can just chip him away, poke him away. And then if Alistar ults, he's obviously become stationary, and then if she just throws out her S1 ultimate, he's going to be melted in like almost instantaneously. So anyways, that is it for what makes Natalya great and some hero examples that she counters. So now let's look at her weakness. Okay, so Natalya is weak to heroes with high mobility, burst damage, and I didn't know how to phrase this, but displacement abilities. And what I mean by displacement is Raz, in his knockback and Thane, how they have those push, so they can move heroes from one location to another. The reason she is weak to those type of heroes is because they actually nullify her ultimate. So if Natalya ults and then Raz ults, then Natalya's ult is cancelled. Same thing with Thane. Natalya ults, Thane does his charge, and her ult is ended. So that's why they are very strong counters to Natalya. The other thing, high mobility, I put in is Liliana as an example. There's a lot of other heroes. Murad is another good example. Tulin is another good example, okay? So Natalya needs to hit that ultimate, and she needs to keep that beam on you. Well, it becomes very hard against heroes who have dash mechanics, right? So Liliana can switch forms. Tulin can just use his 3 different flickers, essentially. So they can stay out of her beam, mitigating a lot of her damage. Another thing about Liliana type heroes, that why they're really good against Natalya, is when Natalya ultimate, she's stationary, right? So Liliana, for instance, if she's in Fox form, she can dash through Natalya, then Reiki shot, okay? And then she can go into human form. Then at about that time, Natalya's ult will be ending. And you can imagine that during this time, Natalya's probably barely even hit Liliana with her ultimate. And then Liliana can throw out a stun into her S1, and Natalya's probably dead. So just huge damage, and so Liliana can dodge almost all of Natalya's damage, and then at the same time put out huge burst damage on Natalya when Natalya does ult. The other thing to be clear about is it's not just dodging the ultimate, but also dodging Natalya's S1 and S2. It's a lot easier for heroes with dash mechanics to dodge her abilities. So Raz also can dodge her abilities very well with his passive. So that's what makes them excellent counters. So anyways, that does it for today's video. That is the pros and how you can use Natalya against certain types of heroes, and then also the heroes that counter Natalya. I hope you enjoyed the format. If you did, let me know in the comments, and also let me know what heroes you want to see next. Anyways, as always, take care and have a great day.